everyone, welcome to another week in our garden. Very wet garden at the moment. It's been raining for several days. Very wet and sticky underfoot, but we're going to try and harvest a few things ready for the weekend where we have some guests coming, so I want to get them off the ground because I do believe tomorrow it's going to rain again. So we'll see what we can get, and I think we'll try one of the new potato boxes as well today because we're getting really towards the very end of the season now. So I see there's a cauliflower ready. It's a cauliflower in the whitefly bed, so trim the top a little bit. So all I need really to do now is just cut the cauliflower off, and then we'll put that in the wheelbarrow. Hopefully we'll get it before it flies away. There it is then. It's a nice little winter cauliflower. That is, we've quite a few more, but we've got quite a bit of whitefly in here as well. So as soon as they're harvested, the better. Okay, so I'll cut it off and we'll put it in the barrel. You see? Oh, it's a very firm head. It's a very good one, but my goodness, there's some whitefly on them. Okay. I'm doing it with the secateurs. I haven't brought the knife down, I've left it at the top, so just bear with me. It's not what you usually do. In fact, I can't cut any more with these, so we'll take it up and cut it properly, okay? There you are, look. Right, let's go and do a proper job up at the bins, okay? Now, I'm going to take a few Brussels. I have been picking them. They're absolutely beautiful Brussels, but we're actually going to take a stalk this time and then keep it up the house, and then Diane can pick what she wants over it, and then for Christmas I'll come down and harvest some fresh. What I'll do is I'll just cut the top off. You can use the tops as well, Brussels tops. Some people really do like Brussels tops, but I don't like them so much. They're a bit strong for me. And then I'll get the saw and cut it off at the bottom, and then, as you must do, you must dig the root up. Right, so I'll just cut the top off. Remember, some people really do like eating these. They're quite nice, but a bit strong for me. I'll just take the leaves off. Now, you can chop on this stuff. It's as hard as wood, so I use the saw and just cut it off, and then I dig the root up. We take it off here, look, they're a bit small and dirty, but we don't want those. There you are then, a good Brussels stalk there. It's nice and clean, and as we're finding with all these Brussels, they're very firm and quite large this year. They're doing quite well. The actual variety is called Cascade this year, and it's doing rather well, so I'll do this one again. It's a good hybrid look, so you've got nice lines going up. That really is a nice stalk, and they'll stand them in the cool, and they'll last for a long time. Right. And then what I do, I always dig the stump up. If you don't, you'll find you'll be picking away when the light's not so good, and you'll trip over these and you'll go over. So the next one, take a bit of cutting out because they're very deep roots. And then I just chop the soil away because I like to leave that down here. Bit of good soil, they're rooted very well. Oh. There you are then. That will be no good for composting, it won't rot. I actually dry them out and then I burn them. I just fill the hole in so I don't trip. Got some worms there, and I'll cover them up. That's a cauliflower and a Brussels stalk. We'll just take a celeriac next. Now, as you can see, these beds, this is as far as I've got with turning each plot into 4, and that's as far as I got with my digging. That is ready for turning in, but it's just so wet I can't get on it, so I leave it for a few days. If it brightens up, I'll come back and dig it again. Right, this is the celeriac bed. I've put the wire around to keep chickens off so they don't throw all the straw out. So I've been carefully lifting them from this end, so we'll take the next one on the run, which is there. This will be that one, okay? Right, this is the one we'll take then, not a nice one. And that straw is actually wet, and it's just holding round them and keeping the frost off there. There's nothing in it to do any harm, no slugs or anything. And then just lift straight out. They lift quite easily because the ground's quite soft still. And if it's going to be a hard frost or snow, and you think you're going to need some of these, best to come down, lift them and store them in the shed. You just take that off with the sharp end of the spade. There you go. That bit of root will soon rot down in the soil. That's the celeriac. I'll clean it up when we get to the bins. Always tidy up. Spread the straw about and push it in if you can, and then it'll rot down and be gone. Now the leeks are doing very well this year. Now, because it'll be difficult for me to get onto this newly dug bed, I'm just going to lift it to the side of the path. I'm using the post holding spade. It's actually called Never Bend. It's very strong. Ideal for this sort of work. There you go, it's coming. There you go. I'll just get the knife. While you're taking the mud off, etc., there's a worm there, but we don't want to. Go away. I'll just use the back of the knife and push the soil off. Okay? Just like that. Look. Take that worm away. Good job the chickens are not down, they'd have been fighting for that. Just the back of the knife, not sharp. And again, those roots in there soon rot down. Good leek for us. I'll take it up there again and give it a wash. We'll take the next one to it. Yeah. Again, soil very, very wet. I'll try and do it with a spade this time, so getting the knife back dirty. There you are, another lovely leek. They'll do nicely, they will. I love these leeks. Now the same again, once you've lifted, tidy the soil, and if possible, firm down around the next leek to keep that soil firm. And that also keeps it nice and tidy as well. Now, the carrots are very, very late this year. With it being a long hot summer, they really didn't start to grow. They are growing slowly, and I'm hoping by the time we get just before Christmas, there should be enough small ones just to get some really babies out there. But when we get round there, I'll show you inside. But we're on our way actually now to lift the parsnip. Right, we'll have a little look at the carrots. I'm going to have to pull them and hold the lid, so just bear with me. They are... Oh, there you are. They are getting there. That will do nicely. I'll just pass that to Di, see if we can get another one. There are plenty there. It's a case of just sorting through them. I'm not going to take them yet because I really want these for Christmas. And if they just put a little bit more weight on, that'd be even better. I am keeping the lids closed on these carrots just to keep that cold wind and the rain from really striking them. It does actually hold a little bit of frost off as well, so they'll be fine. I'm just going to lift, or try and lift, a couple of these parsnips out. They are quite deep and we don't know whether they're on a pointed root or a stump root yet. We'll see as we go. Didn't put a lot of parsnips in, we don't need a lot. But that's a stump root lot, but that's fine. We'll have him. That's him. And that one's perfect, absolutely beautiful. Just one more. Requested one more. Oh. There are two beautiful ones. Put those back in. We'll cover them up. Keep them covered. There's 3 parsnips, what we wanted. That one's a bit misshaped, but that's fine. There's enough in there to give us plenty of meal. Okay, we'll take those to the wheelbarrow. Now, Diana suggested that we try one of these boxes of new potatoes. Now, I don't know what we're going to get in this, but I'm going to do it on camera anyway. And they're quite heavy. They have been a little bit frosted, so I did chop the tops off. As you can see, they're dying down. I don't know. Let's have a look what we got. Quite a, oops. Oh, we got one. Got one for me. We need something to put them in, really. Now we've got one, I've actually fetched a box to put mine in. That I've just actually lost that one now, so I've got to get another one for me. Let's have a look then. Oh, we've got quite a few. Small but nice. Let's have a look. Got some worms. That's a good sign. Now, as you can see, that barley straw we put in the bottom has rotted. That also keeps the bottom sweet. Let's get these potatoes. There, I told there'd be one for you. I think there's quite a few underneath. There's the seed, so the seed's done its job. I didn't actually see any flowers on these potatoes. I don't know whether that could be the reason why there's not so many in it. There's a boiling. There you go. Right, I'll just go through it now properly. It might be it, but if there's any small ones in there, I want them out anyway. It's made a good piece of compost with that bark in it, look, it hasn't gone down at all. So that looks like we're going to have it. Remember, take those out because they will grow again next year. And apart from a little bit of watering, we've done nothing to these, so that's good. Completely out of season. Because we've got guests coming, we'll empty 2 and then we've got plenty for them. We'll try another one. We're getting potatoes anyway. A bit small at the top. But never mind. Loads of small ones in this one, I think. Let's pick them out. Very small. Usable. Nothing wrong with those. I'll take everything. Let's have a look what we got. Lots of small ones. Look. But if you think these are supposedly as new potato, you don't want them that small, but that would be ideal. Right, I'll get rid of this and we'll go through it properly, take them all out. What's with me? The compost is held up beautiful. I'm well pleased with the compost. And this obviously goes onto the garden now and is dug in, ready for the... This will be going on the brassica bed. Dig it in deep and then it will keep the moisture in for the next summer. That's it on that one, I think. Get rid of these little. There you go. Some good worms, so it's good compost. Now I have actually put the others now into the greenhouse because they've got a bit of frost, so there might still be a little growing in there yet. There you go then. Now that will do nicely for this weekend. Obviously the little tiny ones, we'll take those away. That is a nice little boiling of fresh new potatoes mid-December, and for a few pence we paid for the seed potato, that's well worth it because the compost won't be wasted, it goes back into the garden. 4 more boxes left what I've just put in the greenhouse, so we'll have plenty for our Christmas dinner etc. out of this. Beautiful. I'm just going to give these a quick wash. Now we'll just show you our little harvest we've harvested with you today. As you can see, we had the very nice parsnips, 2 leeks, those 2 trial carrots. I'm very pleased with that. If I can get plenty of those for over the festive, that'll be nice. Celeriac, wonderful celeriac. Smash it up, mix it with potatoes, absolutely beautiful. Cauliflower, winter collie, hard as nails, that's a good one, that one. And of course those new potatoes that we grew in the boxes. For what we want, that is ideal. And there's the Brussels stalk I lifted for the house. Very firm. Oh, they are good. They're like hard as hazelnuts. Now in the shed we still have the main crop potatoes. I do believe there's 4 boxes still in there, so we're still doing well for potatoes. So that'll be it for now down the garden. My next job is to go up and put the Christmas lights on the cottage. So I'll see you when it's dark. Hello everyone again. I've put the lights up, as you can see. They look very nice. Very nice this year. Even Murray's put his up next door as well. So we look very Christmassy. This is our outdoor tree, what we put up this year, something a little bit different. It's the real tree, and I shall use it as a mulch for the blueberries as soon as I finish with it out here. Okay, so it won't be wasted at all. Now that'll be about it for this week and this year. So it's from Diane and myself. We wish you all a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And hopefully we'll see you next year. Take care, keep warm, and enjoy your festive times. Okay, bye now.